Hello guys and welcome back to Best Car Picks. The 7th generation Subaru Outback is set to continue offering both naturally aspirated and turbocharged 4-cylinder boxer powertrains. Government documents list both 2.5 IL and 2.4 IT variants of the Outback as having been approved for Australian roads, though the largely blank documents don't shed any other light on the next generation large SUV. It has yet to confirm launch timing, saying upon the Outback's reveal only that, "We look forward to sharing what these global debuts mean for the Australian market in due course." The new Forester midsize SUV, for example, appeared in ADR approval documents in February 2025, before launching here in July. The current Crosstrek small SUV had a gap of around 5 months between being approved for local roads and being launched. The turbocharged version of the outgoing Outback was delayed even longer, also launching in the US late in 2019 but not arriving here until early in 2023. In that instance, the Outback Turbo was initially produced only in the US, with Japanese production not commencing until much later. This time around, the Outback is being produced exclusively in Japan. This means Subaru needs to have naturally aspirated and turbocharged versions ready for export to markets like ours in the US. It's a smaller pool of markets this time around for the Outback. Subaru won't offer the new, blockier model in Japan or Europe. In the latter market, the Outback name will live on, albeit with an E prefix affixed to the electric trailseeker revealed in April. It's worth noting that ADR approval documents will sometimes list model variants that may not end up being introduced here. Nevertheless, it appears likely Subaru will stick with a turbocharged engine in the Outback locally, given the absence of a suitable replacement. That's in contrast with other crossover SUVs like the Mazda CX-5, which is dropping turbo power globally in favor of a hybrid system that will arrive later, or the updated Hyundai Kona lineup which has sacrificed turbo power locally in favor of an expanded naturally aspirated and hybrid powertrain lineup. The Outback is bigger than both those models and competes in the large SUV segment, where turbocharged engines, whether petrol or diesel, have become an expectation. As before, naturally aspirated and turbocharged Outback variants will come standard with a continuously variable automatic transmission, CVT, with 8 artificial gears, as well as Subaru's symmetrical, all-wheel drive system. The naturally aspirated 2.5-liter flat 4 produces 134 kilowatts of power and 241 Newton-meters of torque, while the turbo 2.4-liter produces 194 kilowatts and 376 Newton-meters. Subaru has yet to confirm a hybrid Outback, however, one seems likely to arrive eventually given the Japanese brand has introduced a new, more powerful and more efficient, strong hybrid powertrain. The 7th generation Outback departs sharply from its predecessors in terms of styling, with a much boxier body that sees it move away from its more traditional station wagon cues. Inside, the Outback features a 12.1-inch touchscreen infotainment system, now larger and landscape-oriented instead of portrait, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. Subaru has also returned to a traditional climate control array, while other more user-friendly touches include larger bottle holders in the doors and, more accessible, cup holders. A more rugged wilderness variant will be available in the US once again, and Subaru Australia has confirmed it will finally introduce this nameplate down under, although whether it's in the form of the new Outback, Forester or Crosstrek remains to be seen. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do subscribe for more such interesting content. Thank you for watching my video.